Ready for some. NBA basketball. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in the point guard position. And for Indiana, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lets the 3 fly. And Grant having a lengthy bench. So important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Now here's Halliburton. Going inside. Randle pulls down the board.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. Here's Randle. Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randle, a screen on Halliburton. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Inside. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Edwards.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
Halliburton outside. And a nice finish on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Halliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Turner. 4-3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Now here's Nembhard. Oh, sweet move. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pacers trail by 4. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
I'll tell you, the confidence of Miles Turner shooting from just about anywhere, including from deep beyond the arc.
Gobert with it. Turner covering. Gobert, no good. Indiana has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside for Halliburton. And stolen by Edwards. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. The drive by Siakam. And here's Turner from the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. The steal. Pass to Turner. This one for 3. Counted from distance. Turner's got 12.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game. Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Outside Edwards. For 3, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for Indiana. Clicking from deep. 4. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Indiana.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for Minnesota. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point.
Wow, Miles Turner showing a bit of physicality and getting his teammates fired up with the hoop and the arm. All right.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league. Now, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Halliburton on the attack. Pass to Turner. Siakam against Randall. Outside Nesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Make some noise.
Turner for 3. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves trail. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Now here's McDaniels. Randall, left side. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. Turner's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
Pacers leading by 4. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's Indiana scoring again.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
It's Edwards on the wing. Nesmith covering. McDaniels inside, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Halliburton. Wow, what a strong flush from Halliburton.
That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Minute 32 left in the second period. Halliburton against McDaniels. Nesmith on the wing. Top of the key. Turner for 3. Hits a three-pointer. And it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And here's Edwards outside. Siakam pulls down the board. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. On the take. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity. Pretty.
Edwards looking for an opening. Here's DiVincenzo. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. DiVincenzo's got 7.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others. Halliburton
outside. Pass to Turner. Outside Neesmith. Shot clock at 6. His first shot attempt. Turner passes to Neesmith. Off target with the 3. Timberwolves trail by 9. McDaniels from long range. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. Siakam left side. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall inside. Good.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front? All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Top it out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's McConnell in at the point. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the 3-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Screen by Wiseman. McConnell passes to Wiseman. Toppin outside. The 3-ball. Dillingham with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Reed. For 3. No good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Outside for McConnell. Outside Walker. Back to McConnell. 6 to shoot. The shot's good. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Dillingham. He's marked by McConnell. Right side, Alexander Walker. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Indiana with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Toppin finds Walker. Off with the layup.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Ingles. To the paint. Here's Garza. Oh, he misses the dunk. The layup might have been a better option for him. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
For 3, Mathurin. hits it from distance. Matherin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Ingles passes to Reed. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
McConnell outside. And here's Toppin from the arc. Rebound Minnesota. And here they come. Here's Dillingham. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Matherin up top, covered by Alexander Walker. Toppin passes to Walker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
Reed against Wiseman. Pass to Dillingham. Now Ingles. Here's Alexander Walker. That three's off the mark.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Matherin passes to Wiseman. Wow, strong finish from Wiseman.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Left side, Alexander Walker. Outside, Ingles. And it's all from three-point range. Pacers leading by 8. Here's Matherin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Matherin's got 7 now in this quarter.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Ingles. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Wiseman. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Indiana earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And the Pacers with possession here. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. Pass to Gobert. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Gobert with it. Picked up by Nesmith. Out to DiVincenzo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Halliburton outside. Nembhard outside. With the drive, back to Turner from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Nesmith passes to Turner. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The three is up.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
Randall can't hit. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 8-point game. Back to Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Check out the move by Pascal Siakam. Stop it, don't hurt him.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. They set a pick. Over Halliburton. McDaniels finds Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Halliburton against DiVincenzo. Halliburton, no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards on target.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Halliburton goes. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Down low. Here's Turner. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. McDaniels goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
Edwards against Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. Back to Nesmith. There's the three. Oh, good D by Edwards.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Timberwolves trail by 5. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards cutting inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Halliburton with the ball. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Turner. And here's Nesmith. Fires the three. And Indiana misses again.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
DiVincenzo on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings him within 1.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Halliburton against McDaniels. Halliburton on the attack. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gobert. And they go to the intentional foul. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 0.
Outside Edwards. To take the lead. Count it, and the foul. That one on Nembhard.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Halliburton attacks. Money.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Here's McDaniels. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. Edwards, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Nembhard. Offline with a 3. Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Edwards on the attack in transition.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Halliburton. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota in the lead. From deep. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. The Pacers' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. To the inside. Here's Randall. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at it. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking
that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton outside. Turner passes to Halliburton. Here he goes. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, the speed on Halliburton made the difference there. The defense's only option was to foul him.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Edwards against Halliburton. Here's Gobert. That shot off the mark. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 28 points for the game.
Miles Turner comes up big in such a big-time moment. All right, Miles, we see you.
Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Turner. And it's in.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
McDaniels, a screen on Halliburton. Outside McDaniels. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Halliburton outside. Out to the right wing. Turner for 3. Knocks down the long J. Turner's got 33.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Halliburton against Edwards. Pacers with a rebound. There's 18 seconds left in the OT period. Halliburton, pass to Turner. Oh, he missed it!
Right, this is the size of Miles Turner because he's so skilled at using it to pick up these fouls.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Outside Edwards. Shoots over Matherin. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all or nothing. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke.
For tuning. to 2. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And here is Gafford after Miles Turner was able to get the triple. And it's Doncic missing. Washington against Siakam. Pass to Turner. Trying to find Mathurin, gets it to him. Out to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Irving. Pass to Doncic. From past the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Irving dishes to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Irving with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Indiana trailing here. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Shoots. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Halliburton right in his comfort zone, operating the pick and roll. Excellent, excellent at taking what he sees.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first. Gafford sets the pick for Washington. The rebound by Turner.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Halliburton with it. 7 points in the game. Turner with a screen on Doncic. Turner against Doncic. Here's Siakam. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Irving from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's Dallas with it. following the score by Indiana. Mathurin against Irving. Over Mathurin. A nice shot by Irving. He's got 7.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Halliburton right side. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. Irving attacking. That one falls.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Halliburton looking around. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And here's Irving, following the three-pointer by Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
Mavericks trail by 3.
And no need to rush on a situation like that. That's just giving away a possession.
Gafford with the steal. Doncic with a screen for Thompson. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That'll be his second foul of the game.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Irving from long range. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Siakam a screen on Doncic. Siakam kicks to Turner. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Outside Irving. Fires for 3. Thompson passes to Irving. Puts up a 3. Pacers with the rebound. Outside Turner. Rebounded by Gafford.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Here's Nembhard after Luka Doncic's bucket. That's a 2 for Mathurin. Here's Nembhard, covered by Irving. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Thompson against Mathurin. And Thompson kicks to Washington. Thompson outside. Up top, Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Andrew Nembhard.
Number 23, Aaron Neesmith.
For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 13. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Doncic drops the hammer.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
6 to shoot. Here's Neesmith. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Irving looking over the floor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Halliburton drives in. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
To the center court. And get ready for the fair half-court shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take.
Oh, my!
Wow! And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Iceman, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Inside, it's stolen by Wiseman. At the top of the key, Toppin. And there it is for him. Toppin's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Exum. Here's Marshall. On the wing, Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Here's Hardy. The Pacers pull it in.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Pass to Lively. This one for 3. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Hardy.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Takes a step back. Here's McConnell to the right side. Toppin passes to McConnell. Back to Toppin. No good on the 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Neesmith with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Toppin inside from outside the arc. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got 5 points so far.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Exum kicks to Marshall. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Now here's Wiseman. Defense right on him. Stolen by Lively. Dinwiddie attacking. Takes it off the glass.
And that quick first step of Dinwiddie, very dangerous once he gets a foot advantage on the deep.
Here's McConnell. Indiana again, turning it over.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Exum. Over in the corner, Marshall. And that comes off the assist by Exum. He has 5.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
McConnell kicks to Walker. There's a screen by Toppin. Outside, Walker. Pass to Neesmith. Shot clock at 5. Dinwiddie with the steal. With 2 seconds left, and he dunks it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Mavericks ahead as they... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Irving passes to Washington. The kick out to Irving. Good on the triple. Irving's got 21.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Siakam, good.
And yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Cloak loose. Turner with the steal. Pass to Halliburton. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 4. Here's Gafford. Thompson looking for an opening. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Turner passes to Nembhard. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Personal foul. Second team foul. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
4 on the clock. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Siakam. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Gafford with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Irving. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. To tie it up. Buries it from three-point range. Mathurin's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
And it's Irving missing. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Siakam. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic feeling it out. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
No good from Irving. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Turner against Doncic. Ethan Emhart to take the lead. Bangs home the trifecta. Nembhard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Halliburton drives in. Outside Mathurin. No good there. Good D by Thompson. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Irving up top.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Irving. And here's Doncic from the arc. Misses the tray. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K. So, the opening lineup for the Mavericks. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Chenzo in at the point.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Edwards. And Gafford with the block. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And Irving gets it to go.
An opportunistic player in the open floor. Once Irving sees a chance to score, he jumps on it.
Here's Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Irving for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Edwards with it. Now Thompson defending. And Edwards slams it in.
He slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Randle, good.
And Randle is a gamer. Someone who's experienced at overcoming intense coverage from this area of the floor.
Irving goes in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Edwards. Randle, a screen on Doncic. Edwards can't hit.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8. Thompson outside. 3-pointer. He drops it from range.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Minnesota with possession here. Trailing by 10. DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Edwards. Minnesota again missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8. Doncic, a screen on DiVincenzo. Irving for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Here's Irving. Out to Thompson. From outside the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Doncic finds Thompson. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Thompson gets a good look. Thompson with another miss.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
McDaniels can't hit. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so it's the Dallas. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
I haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Washington, left side. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Pass to Gobert. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Mavericks lead by 11. Irving attacking. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Thompson. Clay busting it up inside.
Not just a jump shooter. Thompson. Is also more than capable of converting inside.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Get out there on the corner of your high squad. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
Edwards with it. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Gafford. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Edwards.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
He gets it in there.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Randall following the score by Dallas. 5 on the clock. It's good. Edwards, what strength.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Thompson passes to Doncic. Irving with it. Doncic, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, slowing down Irving is a team effort. And to this point, they're failing to slow his roll.
Edwards against Thompson. Pass to Irving. The three. They grab their own miss. Gafford passes to Washington. Back to Gafford. And here is Irving. DiVincenzo covering. Count it. He's got 16.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Drops in the three.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
Edwards against Doncic. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Mavericks lead by 20. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gafford with a screen on Randall. The three from Washington. And Dallas hits again from deep.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead. Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
17 seconds left in the second quarter. Randall on the screen. Here's DiVincenzo. Count the basket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. And Doncic with the jam.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Kyrie Irving has been on this. Appreciated, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Edwards. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Garza in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Marshall passes to Lively. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Conley's checked in for Edwards. Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Conley. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. This shot by Hardy, no good. Timberwolves trail by 21. Reid passes to Alexander Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Alexander Walker's got his first points of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Marshall with the bucket.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Dallas leading by 23. Dinwiddie with a screen on Conley. Up top, Dinwiddie. And he lays it up and in.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
Now here's Conley. Here's Garza. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Garza's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. And there's a pick. Launches a 3. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Garza's shot is good. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Sinks that one from the post.
And not just a jump shooter, Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Exum's got 5 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the game.
And give credit to Dinwiddie, taking the hit well and finding a way to power through it.
Garza's shot is good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Exum. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Exum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Ingles good.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
And Dinwiddie, here we go. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Outside Conley. And the layup is good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for Dallas. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Thompson goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look at the agility from Klay Thompson. I think that part of his game is underrated.
Edwards a screen on Washington. McDaniels passes to Edwards, and it's in there.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Dallas leading by 20. Doncic outside. Pass to Irving. And there's the screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Washington. And there's the drive. And he converts the layup.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
For 3, DiVincenzo. The Mavericks pull it in. On the wing, Irving. And stolen by Edwards. Randall with it. Gafford picks him up. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Up and over Doncic. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson passes to Doncic. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Yep, that one goes. Dallas leading by 20. Quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Spins. Irving for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Randall on the screen. And here's Edwards outside. Buries it from 3.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Edwards a screen on Doncic. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
McDaniels, a screen on Irving. DiVincenzo can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Doncic against Edwards. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. Timberwolves trail by 19. Randall deciding where to go with it. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Mavericks.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kyrie Irving.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Edwards, that's good. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Irving against Edwards. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Irving, a screen on DiVincenzo. Thompson goes in. Shot clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving looking around. And the three-pointer goes. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. Irving fires from way outside. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. So thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and
For let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker. Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
McDaniels, a screen on Walker. Edwards passes to McDaniels, and the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Walker dishes to Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here's the 3. Pacers with the rebound. And a wide open look for Mathurin. They get the rebound. Fires the 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. We talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot. Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the...
Oh, that's unbelievable.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Randle kicks to DiVincenzo. Rejected by Halliburton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Gobert finds Edwards. Minnesota again turning it over. Here's Siakam, still without a basket. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Mathurin. Here's Turner going inside, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, how about the quick feet of Miles Turner? His ability to move around the rim makes it hard to stay in front of him.
Siakam pulls it in.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
And Halliburton slams it in.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
McDaniels lays it up and banks it in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Halliburton. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Out to Edwards. Randall a screen on Walker. 5 on the clock. They get it again. Back to Gobert. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The 3. Dante DiVincenzo, and that's good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Halliburton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 6 points.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
He knocks it down. They're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Offense, the order of the day is the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I'll tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for Indiana, the backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Siakam left side. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Mathurin with a screen on McDaniel. And Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Here's Edwards. And it's sent back by Turner. Walker the pass to Turner. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Out to Turner for 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Indiana leading. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And finished off by Siakam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Timberwolves have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. From deep three-point land, the long distance three is buried. McDaniels got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Here's Halliburton. Turner passes to Walker. Clock at 6. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Bucket is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 for... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the you can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you've got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Edwards got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Halliburton tries in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Here's Mathurin with plenty of space. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for Minnesota. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Jaden McDaniel.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's out there with Conley. Nas Reed out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Garza in at the power forward position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And here's Ingles outside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Conley's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
And the Pacers doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McConnell. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Ingles to stop the run. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Now, I'll tell you, this guy's a tireless competitor. What an answer from distance by Joe Ingles.
Here's McConnell. Wiseman with the ball. Wiseman sets a screen for Toppin. Back to Wiseman. And the layup's good off the glass. Wiseman's got his first 2 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pacers leading by 3. Here's Nembhard. Misses the 3. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Up again. Wiseman with the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Alexander Walker on the wing. Conley for 3. It's good from long range. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing, and those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 1:33 left in the 3rd. Pass to Ingles. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. McConnell finds Toppin. Back to McConnell. Here's Nembhard. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Alexander Walker. No good with the triple. Pacers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Here's Edwards, and it's sent back by Turner. And they get it back. Pacers leading by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Mathurin missing.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Halliburton. Over in the corner, Mathurin drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Anthony Edwards. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Got it off in time. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And he makes all 3.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Pacers lead by... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3. Edwards looking it over. And the 3 off target. Pacers leading by 5. Outside Turner from downtown. Does not get it. 3rd miss. He's made 4 from the field. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Halliburton drives in. Outside, Walker. And Walker throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. McDaniels, a screen on Halliburton. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from McDaniels.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
5 on the clock. Turner for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Pacers lead by 6.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Stolen by Walker. Over in the corner, Mathurin. No good from outside. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Knocks it loose and stolen by Siakam. Pass to Turner. Lets it go from deep. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth, he is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Halliburton against McDaniel. Out to Turner. Takes a three. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Halliburton is double. Out to Turner. The three. He can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Halliburton. McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Takes it out to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. The 10 now for the Pacers. Outside Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Indiana's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pacers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Miles Turner.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
Now, Halliburton. Outside Turner, 6 on the shot clock. Back to Halliburton. Shoots the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Halliburton drives in. No good. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
Time to get it. Into it. NBA act. A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. And it's Doncic in at the 1. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's the 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doncic right side. The 3 is up. The rebound by Turner. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Washington, a screen on Halliburton. Irving for 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now here's Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Thompson. They need this. And Gafford with the block. Doncic passes to Thompson. The Mavericks rebound. Outside Irving. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
It's stolen by Irving. Doncic against Halliburton. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Turner, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Clock at 6. Indiana again missing. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Halliburton against Irving. Pass to Gafford. Oh, stolen by Turner.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Now here's Doncic. Washington a screen. Irving for three. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
The shot is good. Doncic making the play. He's got 13.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Matherin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Matherin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Matherin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Now here's Irving. 13 points in the game. Gets the three to fall.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Dallas now. They're on a 17-6 run. Washington, a screen on Walker. To the left side wing. Washington passes to Irving. Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 11. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Nails it from three. Halliburton's got 5.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that three with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Doncic on the wing. Walker covering. Gafford passes to Thompson. Driving in. Back to Gafford. Shoots over Turner. And so the first quarter is in the books. Dallas on top. They're up by 8. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your trap shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Walker for 3. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Irving. There's the drive. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Pass to Thompson. Outside for Irving. Again, Irving missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Now here's Irving. He's got 18. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Count it.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got his second basket.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Irving looking around, launches it. Indiana with a rebound.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Here's Irving. Back to the basket by Indiana on the other end. Walker with some nice D.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
A long swing player, Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Irving for three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Turner. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Dallas shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Doncic against Walker. Doncic passes to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Here's Halliburton. He takes it in. Siakam looking it over. Pass to Mathurin. The kick out to Walker. Siakam outside. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. He's off on that one. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Washington outside. Gafford finds Irving. Gafford the screen. Irving the pass to Gafford. Yep, that one's good. Gafford's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Three-pointer Mathurin. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
They've got Derek Lively. Hardy is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Dante Exum, and it's Marshall in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Up top, Dinwiddie. Here's Hardy, guarded by Wiseman. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by McConnell. And for Indiana, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field.
Nobody there to contest the finish. That's why you want to get the ball up quickly.
Exum outside. Shoots over Neesmith. Indiana with a rebound.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Lively. Up and in on the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Indiana leading by 3. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Hardy. Over McConnell. And the shot falls short that time.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Mavericks trail by 5. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Exum passes to Marshall. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And he stays with it. Pass to Hardy. McConnell with a steal. Right side, Neesmith. Now Wiseman. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Mavericks trail by 8. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Marshall. Banked it in off the glass. Marshall's got 4 points this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Wiseman. On the wing, Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Dinwiddie. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Indiana lead.
And that quick first step of Dinwiddie, very dangerous once he gets a foot advantage on the D.
Here's Nembhard. The Pacers again can't hit. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Dinwiddie outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, man, he is so shrewd in screen and rolls. Dinwiddie is good at sizing up and analyzing the situation and then making the right decision at the right time.
Pass to Neesmith. 23 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Back to Neesmith. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Neesmith's got 7 points in the game. There's a screen by Marshall. Exum passes to Hardy. Back to Exum. Takes a three. Drains the triple.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Mavericks trailing. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the three. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Gafford the screen. Irving attacking. Over to the wing. The three from Washington. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. They lead by 1. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
On the wing, Mathurin. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 4.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Pure from three-point range.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Doncic against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Outside Irving. Right wing. Doncic outside. Down low. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter. Turner, a screen on Doncic. Here's Halliburton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Doncic.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Gafford with a screen on Halliburton. Irving for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Indiana leading by 5. Halliburton up top. He's guarded by Irving. Halliburton, good.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Irving for 3. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 26.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Lets it fly. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 6. Gafford the screen. Irving the pass to Gafford. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And Doncic launches from deep. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton on the wing. Siakam with a screen on Doncic. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Uncovered. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Inside. Gafford passes to Doncic. Pulls up. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Indiana leading by 8. Here's Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Pacers.
And they cut it out this win. Didn't look like their night at certain moments, but they overcame every obstacle, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., just an incredible comeback. Toughness in the face of adversity. You love to see that level of commitment to winning.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
All sorts of time. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And it's a 12-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Halliburton, no good. And so Indiana takes this one by a hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Got some. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. And for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Big men on the floor for Italy, Washington and Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And here is Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Irving with a clean look. Offensive rebound. Gafford kicks to Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Banked in off the glass.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Now here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels up top. Shot clock at 6. Randall finds McDaniel. Rebounded by Gafford.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. The Mavericks head coach and I did talk. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Thompson against Edwards. Sweet little floater. Edwards got 5.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Randall finds Edwards. To the paint. Mavericks with the rebound. To the inside. Washington. Gobert pulls it in.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Puts up a deep 3. Edwards with another miss. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's McDaniels. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Doncic. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thompson for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Gafford kicks to Irving. Another three for Dallas.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. To the middle. Gafford with the steal. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. Lets it go with a three. The three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves. 1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
one eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the one. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very different. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards looking it over. To the wing right side. McDaniels with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. It's fun to watch.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic, as much as anyone.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Stolen by Thompson. Doncic right side. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Irving dishes to Doncic. A 3-ball. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
For this screen on Edwards. And it's Irving missing.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And And the slam by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. McDaniels a screen on Doncic. Down low and stolen by Thompson. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Really left alone that time. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
The corner three by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
We've got 1:23 left now here in the second. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
It's Randall with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
Doncic. Pass to Gafford. The deep three from Thompson. Rebound, Minnesota. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Edwards against Thompson. Randall a screen on Thompson. Edwards kicks to Randall. 5 to shoot. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They're led by as many as 14 points.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. On its way from Irving for 2. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Conley. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Reed is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Garza in at the 4-man position. Here's Alexander-Walker. Mavericks with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Dallas shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, There are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jake.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review it. Foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes the first. Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Conley.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Over to the wing. Lively finds Dinwiddie. Lively sends a screen for Dinwiddie. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now, here's Hardy. D right on him. Exum passes to Hardy. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
14 foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Sinks the triple.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. Dallas leading by 13. Now here's Exum. Nothing on the board.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To the inside. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Alexander Walker. The Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. To the paint. Shakes him. And finished off by Lively.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And the call will be against Derek Lively. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Out to Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
On the wing, Irving. Edwards defending. From deep. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for three. Irving's got 19 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Edwards drives in. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Dinwiddie. That falls. Great assist by Marshall.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Here's Gobert. And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Timberwolves trail by 10. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Corner shot. Randall grabs the board.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Edwards kicks to Randall. High post, Gobert. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Gobert's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. Gafford, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And you know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator.
Outside, Edwards. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The tray. The Mavericks pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Floats it up for Randall. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the combination of power, skill, and balance? Randall gets it done above the rim on that one.
Irving up top. Edwards defending. Here's Washington. Back to Irving. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And yet another circus shot from Kyrie. Not many of the shot-making ability of Irving.
McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession. Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Irving, a screen on McDaniel. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
For three, Edwards. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. Able to get to the right spot there in transition.
And that one is good.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 9-point game. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What are some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
McDaniels against Irving. Here's Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Mavericks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Gafford finds Doncic. Fires from deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Pass to Edwards. Handle a screen on Thompson. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson misses.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. The three for Doncic. Off target. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Even early on. And David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy. Great.